Okay, so in this video, we're gonna go ahead and compare two different projectors here. The EPSON Home Cinema 2150, which is 3 LCD technology, and the one you see over there on the top, BenQ HT-2550 4K HDR projector. That's DLP. So first thing first, we're gonna go ahead and fire up the 3 LCD Home Cinema EPSON projector. A lot of people have been asking me, is there really differences in brightness? And actually, we will see, but I can tell you from my experience that 3 LCD can be brighter, and it is a much brighter than a DLP. But anyway, let's go jump into this and let's compare these two projectors. Also, do keep in mind that BenQ is 4K HDR, Home Cinema EPSON it's only 1080p. Now, the first thing you're going to hear is that the 3 LCD technology from EPSON, the fan runs a little bit louder, okay, because it has a filter that needs to be changed, and it also has a fan that blows out all that hot air, but it does get brighter. So here we are. This is EPSON Home Cinema 2150, and you will see just how bright this thing it's gonna get, like really super bright. And just look how bright this is. This is a Home Cinema 2150 EPSON. But keep in mind, it's only 1080p, meaning the resolution it's going to be much lower here than the 8.3 million pixels on a BenQ. But the benefit of 3 LCD technology is the fact that you are getting a much brighter projector. And there's no rainbow effect here. You don't have to worry about the rainbow effect when you're filming via camera. And here we are with a 3 LCD EPSON Home Cinema 2150, and this is with all the lights on. I have all my lights on, everything is lit up, and look here, just look how bright this thing really is. Now you can make this 3 LCD even brighter, okay, because this thing has 2500 luminous brightness light. So all I have to do is hit bright cinema and this thing will be even brighter. But do keep in mind when you turn on bright cinema that the fan's gonna run much higher and your lamp might go, the efficiency of your lamp will be determined on how much you use that brightness. So I wouldn't recommend using that bright cinema all the time, okay? Because then you will have to change your filters most of the time. Okay, so right now we're going to fire up BenQ. There's BenQ. This thing, it's a DLP technology. It has a rotating mechanism. Okay, there's no filter here. The only thing that's available here is the a fan that's blowing out hot air right over here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's blowing up the hot air right over here. There's the fan that's blowing it out, and that's the BenQ 4K. Now this BenQ, it's only 2200 luminous, but that's fine for me personally. You know, I think it's a excellent brightness for a DLP. So let's look and see how this looks with the same Xbox One X game. Let's see how well it looks on a lit up room. You see, this is what I was talking about. You're not gonna notice that much difference between 2200 and 2500, or even 3000 versus 2200. You know, the brightness, it's really not gonna be that much of a drastic difference because these are small numbers. If you were going into, let's say, maybe a couple of thousand luminous brightness percentage, then you would see a little bit more of the difference. But the one key difference here is the native 4K. It's the pixel 4K shifters. They're being used right here on the DLP projector. So you got to remember, for home cinema 2150, you are paying $900, close to $1,000, when you can add another $600 and have yourself a BenQ with 4K, HDR, full wide color gamut, and of course 3D technology with upscaling to 4K abilities with your existing Blu-ray movies. Here, as you can see it, this is 123 inches right now that you're seeing. Now, for those of you who would like to buy a projector and you're in a small room and you don't have enough space to project a big giant screen, you can go with a short throw, okay, ST projectors. But the short throw projector is a little bit more expensive because they have that technology, meaning you can put a short throw projector within 2-3 feet and you can get 120 inches. Or you can put it 5 feet or 6 feet behind you and you can get like 188 inches. So that's the one benefit of a short throw. So now the question remains, which one of these should you go with? Well, here's the thing. If you don't care about the 4K, if the 4K is not a big deal for you, and you just want a really good entry-level 1080p 4K projector that's going to give you a really good cinematic experience, the EPSON Home Cinema 2150 has a great color reproduction with the 3 LCD technology. It also has the 3D built into it, and it can go up to 300 inches. I definitely highly recommend it to go with the EPSON Home Cinema 2150. However, if you care about a HDR, 4K, and full wide color gamut, this is it. This bad boy right here will definitely get that job done. So, again, I think you get much better value here. You're getting 1080p, 4K, HDR, 4K upscaling, 3D, full wide color gamut. You're getting a lot of stuff on this one, and it's a very compact, small size. You can take it with you. I think you're getting a really good deal for $1,500, in my opinion. So, I'm just here to give you my thoughts and opinions. This is a short video. At the end of the day, you're the one that's going to have to decide what it's suitable for you and what you personally like. I cannot make these decisions for you. This is something you will have to make a decision. Okay? And of course, native 4K and HDR. The reason I personally would recommend to go with a native 4K and HDR, it's because when you have 8.3 million pixels, the best way, actually the only way for you to truly appreciate those pixels, it's on a big giant screen. Okay, that's just the way it is. All right. And me, I'm all about experiencing this detail that you're seeing right here. I'm all about experiencing all of this detail with HDR, with full wide color gamut. This Forza 7, I'm all about experiencing this thing on a big giant screen. And the projector will give you that ability to have a big giant screen. All right? And you're going to get that big giant screen with a projector. And 8.3 million pixels will look much better on a big giant screen. In this case, 123 inches. I can extend this on my other room to 188. I might do a video where I'm going to show you 4K with 188 inches and just what a difference it makes. You will guys see that video pretty soon as well. Now, in terms of Metal Gear Survive, a lot of people have been asking me, are you going to do Metal Gear Survive? Are you going to do any of that stuff? And the truth is, most likely I will. But I need to do some more research on the game. I need to see if it supports 4K, if it supports HDR. I need to look at these things. Okay, again, I'm not really a huge fan of Konami, so I'll have a bad taste in my mouth, you know, purchasing this game. I'm gonna have a bad taste in my mouth, but because of you guys, I'll definitely, you know, endure that bad taste if that's what you guys want me to do. You know, because I'm not really a huge fan of Konami, and I don't like what they've done. Okay, so it's gonna be a bitter garbage taste in my mouth. Okay, purchasing that game. Well, there you have it. Look, they're both great projectors, but you have to remember for $1,500, you're getting a much better deal with a 4K and HDR. Okay, and the best way to experience 4K and HDR is on a big giant screen. Everybody knows that. If you want to truly experience those pixels, that's the way to go. Plus, you're getting HDR and you're getting the full wide color gamut. All right, guys. So I'm gonna catch you in the next video, probably tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe Metal Gear Solid Survive. If I can survive it, we'll see. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care.